What do you think would be the most impactful hardware change for VR headsets to adapt that would add to the fitness scene? You know, because there are numerous things you could add: foot trackers of some kind. Um, uh, Guy here earlier today was saying we need gloves instead of controllers. Is there anything that you, as fitness developers, are particularly looking forward to in terms of, oh, if we only had this one extra thing, so many more options would be available?
Personally, I think probably just if it was the ergonomics, if they were just way lighter and more comfortable, that would make a massive difference on its own. I'm not someone that really gets that fussy about having really fancy technology that needs to be able to track every detail. I think one of the lessons that I hopefully learned from my previous startup trying to do fancy full body tracking and spending way too much time on tech instead of trying to make a product, kind of figure now you can work with what you have and you can do quite a lot with like imperfect tracking. The tracking tech that we have with VR controllers and SIG-Stuff tracking is really pretty impressive for consumer sort of hardware. So I think that's a pretty good basis for fitness at the moment.
Yeah, I think the comfort as well is also being able to track some metrics better. I mean, obviously you can have like a waistband or a watch or something to get your BPM and things, but having that somehow just within the same ecosystem and zone, I think would be really useful. And like you say, the comfort factor, wearing a headset is, I guess we as developers get used to it sort of thing, but yeah, it's a heavy piece of kit. And so, and if you're moving around fast, then you've got to make sure it's secured well. Then you've got all the problems of sweat and keeping it clean and things. So I think that aspect of it, I think, would certainly help from a fitness perspective, and also I think just from a general comfort factor of being able to use VR. But I think the changes that Quest did from Facebook, Oculus did from Quest to Quest 2, I think was great because it did make it that little bit much lighter, which is noticeable when you're exercising. So that for me, I think could be some interesting changes. And you say, I mean, getting rid of the controllers, I think that would again probably help, but also still trying to make sure there's at least some interface.